everybody, welcome back to Coffee with the Moms. It's Nicole today, and I wanted to talk to you about some of the things that I learned going on my very first road trip with my child. And just a road trip in general. Things that I've learned, things that I won't bring, things I will bring. So I just wanted to share them with you. Now, and also I got this very cute little mug from, oh my god, so I had to get one thing for myself, right? So a coffee mug. Look at this cute little Hershey, and then on the back it's like she signed it. So cute. Love it. Had to get a big coffee mug. Had to. It's great. Okay. So, one thing I will. These things, get something like this. An organizer, a compressor for your clothes. This will make your life so much easier. So I had 4 of them. I put my son's in the smaller one, so it's smaller than this. This is the medium size one. This is the Go Next. You can get them on Amazon. They're great. So this, and it's good too because they also have a handle on them if you need it. So I packed all my clothes fit in here, and my like washcloth and everything. All my husband's clothes fit in his. I gave my son the small one. I packed all of his stuff in there. A bunch of clothes, all fit. And my suitcase was so nice and neat, and you're not unfolding and refolding and grabbing things out and searching for this and you can't find this. Everything's in one, all your stuff is in one bag. Especially if you're going with a family, I think it's great because I only used one suitcase. One suitcase for the 3 of us, that was enough. I'll put it out there. I loved it. And the 4th one I used for like miscellaneous things, like I had bought something for him to use when he was taking a bath, and you know, other bathroom things, or toothbrushes, this, that, you know, deodorant, all that stuff. I put it all in one of these and kept it all, so all that stuff wasn't flying around everywhere and in a bag, and I wasn't like sifting through it, because this is really nice to have. I will definitely 100% recommend these, and I will use these again. Now, a couple people asked about this. So this is that Love Anybody, and it's the Chafing Stick. Oh my god, I will recommend this till the day comes. Like, are you kidding? This thing was awesome. I'll tell you. So it's an anti-chafe stick, and it was $7.99 at Target. They have a couple other ones. The one was a liquid, and there's a stretch mark serum, I think, too, and a cream. Can't remember, but I'm pretty sure there's other stuff. But they do have the anti-chafe in a liquid. I recommend in the stick. I used it. I use it even on my back. I even put it along my spine, and like I put it here. You know how like where, sorry if men are watching, where your bra kind of hits and you know your skin's right there. I put it up there like by like where, not where your deodorant is, but I did that. I put it like under my, like I kind of put it everywhere, and it's not a cooling sensation, but it's kind of a cooling sensation if you want to call it that. But it honestly, guys, I will recommend this 100%. I did not sweat as much as I would have normally. Like, it definitely felt, especially to have this like on my back, but you can put it wherever you want, guys, but I will recommend this definitely. Like I said, it's $7.99 at Target, or online at Target. You can get it too. Sorry, my phone is ringing. I just want to turn that off. Okay, so I will say now the tray that I bought that goes over the car seat, didn't use it. My son didn't want it. I tried to put it on. He wasn't into it. He didn't use it. And I brought a lot of activities for him to do, and I'll tell you, he didn't really use many of them. He read a couple books that I had put next to him. He was reading his books. He really just liked looking out the window. He did have his iPad a few times, but like he'd use it for like 5-10 minutes and then he'd put it away. And he didn't sleep. My son doesn't sleep in the car. He hasn't since he was an infant. And everybody's like, oh, we'll just put him in the long car ride, he'll sleep. My son doesn't sleep. It doesn't matter if it's nap time or not. He just doesn't sleep. And he was fine. I probably would cut down on the snacks. I brought a lot of snacks. We didn't eat half of them. It was nice to have them in the room and have the option. So like I would still bring a good amount, but it also depends on your family. But at the same time, like the snacks, we didn't really eat that many. I still had like pretty much a whole bag of snacks. We did stop and get breakfast, so maybe that was part of it. But yeah, because we ended up getting there at like 11. We didn't make too many stops. They were quick stops if we did. Now I know if you have a child that's potty trained, it's going to be a little bit different. This is just me and what I learned from packing all this stuff. So I probably won't pack as many activities next year. Because yeah, he'll be a little bit older, but like if he likes looking at books and looking out the window and having his iPad, I mean, I'll bring a couple coloring things and all that to do, but he's pretty good. I really didn't need much stuff for in the room because honestly, we weren't in the room that much. You know, we would get ready, we took showers at night, after, because we were just so sweaty from being outside and everything. So we all took showers or a bath at night. And in the morning, it was just kind of like we woke up, we, you know, brushed our hair, brushed our teeth. I didn't wear makeup the whole time. And then we, you know, we just kind of hung out. We turned the TV on and my son was running around the room just hanging out. You know, he had a couple cars that he played with and that was fine. He loved that. So yeah, I probably, like I said, I probably won't pack as many toys or things because it's added stress, it's added work. And yeah, he just really, like some of the stuff I saved and I'm going to keep it like the Toy Story thing, the one with the colors or the markers that only color up Magic Wonder, whatever it is. I'm going to save it for something else. A lot of the stuff I didn't even open, so I'm just going to save it all. I mean, of course, we'll eat all the snacks, and we just bought a case of water. My son doesn't drink juices yet. I haven't given them to him yet. He just drinks milk or water. He eats a lot of fruit, so I figured that's kind of the difference. Like to give him apple juice, he eats an apple. He likes oranges, bananas, watermelon, like strawberries. He likes all that stuff, so I don't really need to give him the juice. So I don't bring juice boxes or this or that, and we don't drink that either. A lot of us, we just drink water. So I honestly just bought a case of water, and we put some in the cooler. We put the rest of the case in the back of the car, and we brought it in the room with us. So we had water we just had bottles of water in the room, and I thought that was nice. We took some in with us to the park so that we could, you know, so if we weren't by water, I could just fill up his water. You know, it was great. But yeah, and it was an easy ride there. Back was a different situation because my son hadn't had a nap in 3 days. But no matter what I gave him, he didn't want it. He was just, he'd be happy and then he'd be angry. So I kind of just let him have his emotions. Yes, was it frustrating to listen to him cry and all that? It was hard, but at the same time, like nothing, I was trying to give him food, I was trying to give him drinks, I was trying to give him a toy or a book to play with. He didn't want any of it. So I just let him have his feelings, and I had earplugs, so I put some in, but that still didn't help. It was loud. But sometimes you just need to let the kids let it out a little bit. And listen, I was ready to jump out of that car a couple times when he was screaming and crying. But A, I couldn't, didn't want to really do it. I did want to, but I didn't. And B, it just, you know, sometimes nothing can console a kid and you just kind of got to let them go through their thing. But yeah, just, I guess, packing a little bit less in the car would be for my suggestion. But other than that, Hershey Park was great. It's not something that you super need to plan, because it's not crazy busy like Disney World. You know, there are some things, you know, we went on the kid ride, so there weren't a lot of waits on those. Now, I don't know about the other roller coaster rides. I know they have like a fast pass thing like they do at Disney, so that could be something you'd want to look into. I thought the only thing you would need to really plan for is Hershey World. And we got there right when it opened, and we made candy bars, and we went to a 3D movie, and they have another ride to like keep you occupied. And when we got there, we were the first ones in line, like, to buy the things. Me and Lisa were just like, okay, go. And the first showing, now they open at 9, and the first showing that they had was 10:30. So we had an hour and a half to kill with these kids, and we thought we were something was gonna be horrible. And honestly, can I tell you, the time went so fast because the area where they sell everything, like the shop, is huge. It's like 3 or 4 places. They have food places you can eat. So honestly, what we did was there was a ride that you don't need tickets for, and since we were there so early, there was like no line. You get on the ride, it was like a 5-10 minute ride, so that took about 10-15 minutes to do. And then we walked around, did a little shopping, and it just went by so fast. The time went by so fast because there's so much to look at, there's so much to do. So if you want to, you can book reservations beforehand for Hershey World if you're going to get there right when they open and do like their first couple of things. the make your own candy bar does take a little bit of time, and you are standing in a line. So sometimes it is hard to keep kids kind of occupied. It is cool. They do show you how they do it, and they do let you do a lot of things, but there is about 10-15 minutes where you're really not seeing anything. So that might be a time where you would want to, you know, give them your phone, or, you know, it's kind of hard to bring a coloring book in there. Like, I know a lot of people don't want to give their kids their phone. Oh, it's so bad. And yeah, you know, it's not the best thing. But if it's going to keep them quiet for 5-10 minutes, because you really can't, there's nowhere to sit, there's nowhere to, you know what I mean? So you kind of have to do something like that to keep them occupied, because there's not much in there to keep them occupied. Just a heads up with that. And the 4D movie that we saw was so cute and so funny. Great. I would recommend it 100% for any kid. It was great. It was fun. But yeah, that's just kind of what I learned. We didn't, like I said, we didn't make a lot of stops. We probably next year when we do it, because we are planning on doing it next year, we'll have to, because he'll be potty trained at that point. But yeah, we got there and really fast, and we had a great time. I 100% recommend Hershey Park. We had an amazing day. There, the zoo was great. Takes about an hour, hour and a half to walk through, but it's great. Definitely fun. My son loved it. All the kids loved it. But yeah, that's kind of, yeah, I just wanted to give you kind of a rundown of that and what I learned from going on my first road trip with my kid. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope maybe you got some ideas, things to do, things to not do. But I will see you guys soon. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys are notified every time we make a video. All right, bye guys.